Hi guys, and welcome back to another playthrough of The Lost Crown. So, last video, we found the crown, and we proceeded to take the crown. And now, things have gone bad, like everybody said they would. So, we are going to see what Nigel needs to do to fix this. The cat flinched really hard. Yep, it's raining now. It doesn't look all nice anymore. Because you took something you didn't need to, Nigel. Because you're dumb.
Where is that barking coming from? And why?
Well, not from that direction. Cool story, bro. Is the bear muzzled now?
An abandoned building. It looks foreboding.
Alright, I can't. Sorry, I can like slightly feel myself breathing into the mic. Which is not only annoying for you guys, it's annoying for me. Not about that life. Oh, we should see if Hard Acre is in the Pinnacles.
Where is that barking coming from? Is that George?
Oh, the answer to your question is yes. See, Manny knows going to be so disappointed in us. Or me and Nigel, because I told you to go back.
Nanny, no. Something terrible has happened.
Please go away, young man. I do not know you.
What? What? It's me. Nigel. What's wrong?
Go away. I shall call the police.
What can I do to put things right?
Go away, boy, or I'll set George on you.
Wow.
I found the crown.
Leave, please.
I'll go.
Good. Don't come back.
See,
What's going on?
Investigation, sir.
Into what?
It's a police matter, sir. You better ask Detective Rubens.
Detective Rubens? That's some secret.
doesn't even know the whole
Alex Spitmore? Or is it Rubens now?
Ah, Nigel Danvers, just the man.
He doesn't even need to hold his own umbrella.
Is Spitmore no longer with us?
Where were you last night, around midnight?
It was an easy guess, by the way.
Just answer the question, Danvers.
Spitmore. It's an anagram. Imposter.
Very bright, Danvers. Now, where were you at midnight?
The pub. I believe Reese will confirm that. As well as Morgan Mankell, Bob Tawney, and of course, your sister was there too.
You see, that's the thing. She doesn't remember.
Well, we had a few drinks, but
But what? Be careful what you say next.
is this about Lucy and me?
Murder, Mr. Danvers. Cold-blooded murder.
Who? Not Lucy. Alex. Is it Lucy?
Oh, you're very cool, Mr. Danvers.
For heaven's sake, man. Is it Lucy?
You'd better take a look for yourself. It's your friend, Professor Hardacre. Care to say anything?
He was no friend, but I wouldn't want him dead.
His skull is smashed in. Several blows to the head. Maybe a rock or blunt blade.
A blade? Like a scythe?
Could well be. Why do you say that?
Just a hunch. A good guess.
You're not helping yourself.
Yes, I know. Look, detective, I didn't do this.
I'm inclined to believe you.
Why? What have I said?
Thank my sister. She's fond of you. As a friend.
I'd better go and see her. Tell her the news.
Watch yourself today. There's someone out there.
You think the killer is still in town?
Forensics will be here soon. Make yourself scarce.
So, either like he's gone batshit nuts, or like and like pulling like John Lowe from like American Horror Story. I don't know if any of you guys like if you're watching this, if you've watched that season. Spoiler alert if you haven't, and you're going to. Fast forward now until I make it through the cave, or until I go into the next part, so I don't spoil it for you. But so he's chasing after the Ten Commandments killer, and then all of a sudden, like at the end of towards the end of the season or whatever else like that, you realize he's the Ten Commandments killer. He's the one that's continuing on James. James March. There it is. Yeah, his stuff. Because he was the original. And then he got played by his housekeeper.
What's going on?
Investigation, sir.
So good.
Move along, Mr. Danvers.
Oh, you can't even go over there. Okay. Cat, I will let you. Sitting there looking all cute.
Nothing ventured.
Gotcha, number. Did I read? Killer, they saw what you did. Old Grindel's tale keep me well hid. E.g. Dude, tell me that it's freaking the antiques guy
building is closed.
Why is there stuff on the screen? Wow. Is there stuff I'm supposed to do in here? I don't think so.
Home. The phone line is silent.
Huh. Is it because I finally figured out what this was? Yeah, there's no activity that doesn't have the same sound effects that it had before. Which tells me that I had nothing to do with it. Oh, now I can go through.
Please, Station Master, tell me what's wrong.
Leave me alone, boy.
There must be something I can do.
You've done enough.
Is it something I've done?
She's gone, never to return.
What's wrong with Saxton?
A shadow has fallen across this town.
What do you mean? A curse of some kind?
More than that, the heart of our world has been taken.
You mean you know about the crown?
Leave us be.
I am leaving
Wow.
now.
It's best you go.
I can't go in there, okay. Man, I told you you fucked up. What you gonna do? Like, nobody's gonna talk to you anymore. Ostracized. Because you messed up.
Professor, you must help me. I think something is terribly wrong.
Saxon Museum relies on donations from the public. Please give generously.
Hardacre is dead. What shall we do? Professor, you must help me. I think something is terribly wrong.
The museum is open from 10 till 6. Feel free to wander the exhibits.
Professor, I found the crown.
Saxon Museum relies on donations from the public. Please give generously.
No, 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 Professor, you must help me. It has to return, to go back to the woods. It must stay there forever. Hardacre is dead. What shall we do?
Don't miss the upper gallery. There are many fine works on display.
You're so helpful.
I think I'm being hunted. Can you help?
Take care when wandering the exhibits. Some have sharp edges. Be careful not to slip.
Oh, that's not passive aggressive. Oh.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I must go.
Come back soon.
You might as well just stab him. He just stabbed you in the jugular, sir. They told you. Been and gone. Huh.
It looks as if Kieran's younger replacement has arrived. Please, can you help me?
Leave me be.
I've made a terrible mistake.
That you have. Leave, boy.
Please, tell me what to do.
You were warned. Now go.
No one recognizes me.
And why should they? You are a stranger to us.
I'll go now, but I must speak again. Soon.
You can try.
Oh, jugglers everywhere. What numbers do I have to call?
Thank you for calling the crime line. Your call is vitally important to us, so please speak loudly and clearly.
The identity of the Saxton skeleton is Alistair Farley.
Thank you for calling the crime line. One of our officers will investigate your information.
Alistair's soul is free. A victim of the Ager's blade in Carrion Wood.
Jesus. I enjoy how some of the missing cat posters are still up.
The building is closed. Look, we need to talk.
There's nothing to say.
Hardacre is dead.
I blame ourselves.
How? We did nothing. What happened last night?
Evil. Murder. That's what happened.
We can still put things right. I'm sure of it.
How? How can that possibly happen?
Please, will you stop that and talk to me?
There's nothing to say.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I shall go.
Wow. Feels like Antarctica. Jeez.
What's going on?
Caught our man, sir. Red-handed, literally.
What's happening? Is that Mr. Gruel?
Evil devil, Morgan Mankle caught him this very day. He tried to nab Spivey, the pub cat.
Mr. Gruel is behind the catnappings?
Edmund Gruel, I'm arresting you for the torture and murder of several domestic animals. You have the right to remain silent.
Jemima!
I wish you would.
Jemima!
Take him away.
Jemima!
They burned her. That's messed. So messed up. Cat's like, yeah, Angel was a doll too.
Do I sense a promotion, Detective Reeves?
No, not while we have a body on this land.
Any leads?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We have no weapon, no motive, no suspect.
Could he have fallen from the Martello Tower?
It's a possibility. There is one strange thing.
Go on, Detective.
Footprints. Hardaker left a clear line of prints all the way to the scene. But
What? What's wrong?
they were the only ones. No one else entered those rocks.
No one living, anyway.
What do you mean?
Just a theory. There's something I must do.
Care to explain, by any chance?
Something I must find and return. Or I'm afraid
Afraid of what? Another murder?
I've got to get to the rocks. Can I pass?
If you can stop this, Danvers, you'd better get going.
At least there's one person that will talk to you. Jeez. And I didn't have to click my way there. Awesome. Dude, you walk so slow.
That's not right. That's not right.
So help me.
That's not right.
What do we do with this?
That's not right. 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 That's not right.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Super annoying.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
It won't let me.
That's not right. That's not right.
It won't let me take a picture.
That's not right. 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 That's not right.
I've got to get to the rocks. Can I pass?
Move along, Mr. Danvers.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not...
These are footprints, right?
That's not right.
Yeah, that's obviously not his.
That's not right. That's not right.
Like one big clickbait.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
How do we do this one? Yeah, that's not it.
That's not right.
There it is.
A match. A perfect match. Hardacre was here last night with the crown.
Hardacre, wait! What happened to you?
Huh. There it is.
I should hide this and hide it well.
Open.
Please, will you stop that and talk to me? Look,
We need to talk.
There's nothing to say.
There's something wrong with the crown.
Well, you wanted it.
I know, but now I have it. I just want to put it back.
What's stopping you?
The Guardians. They won't let it rest.
What Guardians?
The figures. Nothing but shadows. They won't let me go back. Hardacre is dead.
I blame ourselves.
How? What happened last night?
Evil.
We can still put things right.
How?
Please.
There's nothing.
This can end. All of it.
How? Are things not bad enough?
Tonight. It ends tonight. We can stop this.
Stop what? There's a killer in this town.
I think it was the Guardians. Maybe even the ghosts of the Aegers themselves. But, one way or another, we are breaking this curse tonight.
What can we do?
A seance. A seance to end them all. I'm going to contact the owner of the crown.
What? He must have died. I don't know.
1,000 years ago. Almost to the date. Perfect.
You're serious?
Definitely. Meet me tonight. Midnight. At the cottage.
Yes, I'll help you. We have to try.
Home.
Every time you walk into that door.
Eyes. Eyes watching.
I mean, if you want to get super technical. Why we didn't put it in here to begin with.
What was that combination? 3, 4, 1, and one last number. That's not right. I feel somebody watching me from the darkness.
Dearest Mother, I fear for my life. I would never have come to this dreadful place. I should have never come to this dreadful place. Edward's dealings are, as always, his. Theft and shadowy dealings. I should have stayed where I belong in Andalusia. With you and my beloved brothers, I fear my time is nearing an end, for I have poison running in my veins. I suspect Edward himself is attempting to rid himself of my company. I've kept a diary of events leading to my predicament, and hidden the book somewhere safe. I found a secret place after listening carefully to Edward's movements around the cottage. The key is his namesake, Molina, the watermill. For days I've wondered, while bedridden with the illness, why he paced the balcony and hallway. Now I know there's a mechanism or locking device built into the floor of the cottage. I've heard strange clicking mechanical sounds. Firstly, I heard Edward on the balcony beyond the bedroom door. I thought he came to wish me well, but it was not to be. A few moments later, I heard the sound again from the cottage living room. What is he up to? Then I heard the sound yet again from the foot of the staircase. I thought Edward might be bringing me some water, but he did not ascend. Lastly, I heard a final and deeper sound from beneath the floorboards directly under my bed. What is going on, Christina?
This has changed.
What was your first clue?
This has changed. No one has been through there.
Huh.
There's nothing, just space. There's
Which one's the first one?
That's not right. What's happened?
Oh, that's fucking dumb. so that's the right sequence. Huh. March 23rd, 1952. It is so dark, I could see nothing of the town, my new home, in the gloom which lowered to meet me this afternoon. Edward promised that this town has better days, but I am not so sure. The cottage is quaint, if basic, and will need a few female touches here and there. I will need more light if I am to continue my embroidery, there is so much to do. Edward took me to the local inn, the Bear. I was nervous but tried my best to impress. My husband has a friend by the name of Gruel. I did not take to the man. He seemed to scrutinize me with his small, shifty eyes. He spoke briefly to me, mentioning how his wife Jemima would care to meet me, but I felt his words were false and overeager. Edward and he then slipped into the darkened bar to the rear to discuss their dealings in trade and antiquities. Mr. Girl seemed to be cross with my husband. I had hoped Edward's trouble would have left him behind in Spain. While looking for distractions, I noticed a sad lady by the name of Rose. She seemed lost in her thoughts and gazed longingly at an equally sad-looking gentleman by the name of Robert. I inquired of Edward as to why these souls would seem so sad. The poor couple had lost their son, drowned in the murky waters beyond the harbor mere days beforehand. They were married? The 24th. My first impressions were correct. Saxon is dark, cold, damp, and depressing town. The local people are distant and lonely. I do not wish to stay, but feel I must not disappoint Edward. He has made such efforts. March 29th. I am sick to my core. How many days have I been bedridden? I cannot bring myself to eat nor work. My embroidery will have to wait until I am better. Edward cares for me the best he can, but I miss my mother, her warmth and comfort. April 7th? My hair has begun to thin. Could my journey have brought about such horrors? Could the town of Saxon cause such terrible things? I am weak, too weak to return home. I listen to Edward each evening argue with the revolting Gruel. It appears Edward is trading goods with a man, treasures from the area which have no reason to be found, let alone sold, to the man with the small shifty eyes. April 17th. Edward is taking me to the hospital. My condition has worsened. What is causing my ailment? I am the only person to suffer such ills. Could Edward know more? My thoughts betray my love, but I am so afraid. Why would my husband wish me harm? We will discuss these matters with the doctor on the morrow. This humble diary will be my record. April 25th. I crawled from my bed this afternoon. I feel so sweet, so sick, so lonely. I will write home to Mother and request she comes as soon as possible. The cottage itself reeks of death. I will hide my diary in the pantry. Edward has sealed the space with an ingenious lock to hide away his stolen treasures. I too find use for that secret place. A terrible odor drifts up from the floorboards. I fear it is the smell of death. Please, please do not let this be the final sign of my own demise. Please, please, I want to live, to breathe, to love again. Oh, Mother, please hurry. I fear for the darkness may be closing in.
The other pages appear to be blank.
Did Gruel kill her?
Christina! Edward did not poison you. He caused you no harm. Your husband was innocent. You must move on. You can leave together. A vision, an echo from the past, the present, the future.
I don't know, but it's dark now.
Thank you for coming.
I didn't know whether I could or should.
Do you want to see the crown?
No, I never want to see it.
I believe we can put things right.
Are you going to answer that?
It's impossible. There's no connection.
Well, someone wants to say hello. Just answer it.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nigel, I'd like to speak to Miss Rubens, if you please.
Yes, this is she. Who's on the line? I don't know you, sir, but you obviously... Yes, he is. We were about to begin the séance, but... Very well.
Lucy, what's he saying? What does Haddon want?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Hang up, Lucy. Hang up the phone. What's going on? What did Haddon want?
It was strange. He said...
He said what, Lucy?
He said to pull you back when the time was ready.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. My head, it hurts.
Lucy?
Let's get on, shall we? I'll man the cameras. You start at the scene of the crime.
Why there?
Why not? It was where Hardacre first saw the crown.
It's worth a shot.
Oh god.
Lucy, anything on the surveillance?
There's a mild source, but it's very weak. Yes. Yes. There's definitely something.
Is it William?
Wait. It's getting stronger.
Oh, bitch. Oh.
Yes. There's definitely something.
Is the shape still visible?
The charge, the power. You can sense it in the air.
It's Hardacre.
This thing is going mad. Quick, come and see.
What was that sound?
What noise? I didn't hear... There's something or someone... No. What is that?
It's hard. get the crown.
Nigel, be careful. That thing is beyond explanation. Nigel.
Oh, Jesus.
Please, if you can hear me.
Nigel, come back. Please, step away.
I never meant any harm. It's my fault. It is me that you want. I wish I'd never found you.
Nigel. Can you hear me? Nigel, open your eyes.
Go what?
Oh no. Nigel. Breathe. Nigel.
Station Master. Nancy Brewer. Mr. Groom. Morgan Mankin. Lucy Rubens. The Rector. Nanny Noah. Alex Rubens. Mr. Russet. Professor Hardacre. Bob Torney. Professor Google. Robert Carswell. Catherine Carswell. Reese Branway. It's my fault. It is me that you want. Hello.
Ah, here you are.
I'm sorry.
I know. Is it done?
Yes, Gandalf has his crown.
Where did you go?
I don't know. Neither here nor there. Just somewhere.
I thought I'd lost you. Was it the past?
No, I don't think so. It felt eternal.
That's what Mr. Haddon said.
Haddon? When? Last night?
Yes.
stories have an end, but I've been wondering.
Should I join you?
Yes, how did you know?
That's the thing. Mr. Haddon has already asked.
So we are both his pawns now.
Well, I've nothing better to do.
To the future.
To the future.
Yes, to the future.
That wasn't too bad. I mean, there was parts where I got stuck. Just because of the way everything was and everything else like that. And I don't typically play games like this too much where like I have to backtrack a whole bunch. So, but yeah, like I'm trying to find the like the translation to what Game Wolf says. Okay, so I put in Game Wolf to see, and it auto-corrected to Gandalf. So I can't get too terribly mad at that. It's not gonna show me. I don't, like, if you know what the translation is, like, what the guy's saying or whatever else like that, drop a comment. Because I really want to know. I really want to know what you guys also think of the game as well. I'm a little bit of a butthead. There are points where, like, I did, actually, use a little bit of a walkthrough to get further in the game, because I'm more of a story player. Like, it's not necessarily the gameplay itself that I'm so interested in, it's the story. So I get wrapped up and frustrated if I can't progress it. So that's a fault amount. I've been working on it, obviously not always doing very well, not using a walkthrough, but I only usually really use them unless I'm really stuck. But yeah, like the only real big hiccup I have with this game is they give you so much about the Aegers and stuff like that. They're the only ones in this game that have no conclusion, really, to what was going on or whatever else like that, along with Mr. Gruel. Like, yeah, we know he gets arrested for catnapping and stuff like that. We also have, like, the letter that, like, the, for lack of a better way to put it, that stalker letter that you get, like poison pen letter, that's what it was called, for the last day, and it had EG on it, so we all know it was Edmund Gruel. Like, that was obvious and stuff like that. Like, there's just, like, they give you bits and pieces. Like, some of the storyline they've closed out. Others, like the Aegers and Nanny Noah, Bob Tawny, and some of the other stuff and everything else like that. Like they've continued to build it, and then that's it. So I'm hoping that in the sequel it actually gives you more information, I don't know if the two holiday themed ones are going to kind of play into that information as well, but who knows? Because we know that the Aegers or whatever else like that were viewed as a dark family, and that like they were viewed as like killers and stuff like that, like anything to keep the crown from being stolen or whatever is what it seemed to come to. But I'm a little bit iffy on that one because I don't know if we're protecting the crown or if they're just protecting the town itself, or if they had nefarious purposes or whatever else like that because were of the warlock, like kind of like a warlock origin, like the one in the story. But yeah, like it was a good game. Like for what it is, I enjoy it. I just wish that there was more of a definite conclusion. Hopefully the next one, hopefully they will release it. There's no release date yet. But hopefully when and if they do, it'll continue to build up because I think it's still based in Saxon itself. Because, oh god, this was the Lost Crown, and I think along like I could be wrong, but along the way of looking into all of it and stuff like that, one of them said the last crown. So I don't know, guys. We'll find out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think that I could be doing better. I edit most of my videos. Just basic, just like splitting the video where it needs to be split, removing what doesn't need to be in, and like enhancing the voice so that you can hear me and you potentially hear them whenever like the gameplay and stuff like that. Beyond that, I don't really do much of anything else. I actually don't know how to, A, and B, I don't have the stuff to do it. So, like, for the first playthrough I've ever done for a game, it's not that bad. I really hope that some of you enjoyed it. Like, I know that not a lot of people are finding my videos, or not a lot of people know about the game and want to watch the game or what have you. But yeah, no, it was a fun little project or whatever. I might lay off for a little bit, like just by the time I post this, it'll probably be like a week after I actually recorded it. But yeah, no, I'll stop here because I'm rambling now. Hopefully you guys liked it. If not, let me know why you didn't like it. If it's something that I can use to, like, constructive criticism to use to better my channel, then by all means. If you have nothing nice to say, really, then don't really say anything at all. And when I say nice, I mean respectful. So yeah, but on that note, I will leave this series here. Let me know what you guys think on me, on the game, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.